In my exploration of Continental pastors, I was very interested in the chaplains appointed to lead the Continental Congress in prayer. Reverend Jacob Duché, an Anglican rector of Philadelphia's Christ Church, was the first clergy to offer prayer before Congress, and was later appointed as its first chaplain. Duché resigned after a letter he wrote to George Washington was leaked where he recommended, quote, rescinding the hasty and ill-advised Declaration of Independency, end quote. In December of 1776, Congress appointed 2 chaplains instead of 1, Reverend William White, an Anglican minister, and Reverend George Duffield, a Presbyterian. Spencer McBride writes, creating a multi-denominational chaplaincy was an act of political pragmatism, particularly where it concerned the colonial unity, unquote. Religious leaders also affirmed this. In May of 1775, the Presbyterian Synod of New York and Philadelphia advised their congregations to, quote, preserve the union which at present subsists in the colonies. A spirit of candor, charity, and mutual esteem should be preserved and promoted towards those of different religious denominations. McBride notes, in order to avoid the perception of favoring one Christian denomination over all others, Congress worshiped with a variety of denominations on fast and Thanksgiving days. The perception that Congress favored one sect over all others threatened all of their efforts to unify the colonists, end quote. In a time when we are in desperate need of unity, the current Congress could probably learn a lesson from our colonial forebears. You may know that the current chaplain of the House is Reverend Margaret McKibben, a Presbyterian and retired chief of chaplains to the armed forces. She happened to be a classmate of mine from Princeton and a good friend of Reverend Don Trost. Her first day was January 6, 2021. I am impressed by her spiritual leadership during this difficult time, and we have a great opportunity to show our unity in Williamsburg this Thanksgiving. I encourage you to attend the Historic Area Religions Together, HART, as we celebrate a joint Thanksgiving worship on Monday, November 21st, 7 p.m. at Walsingham Academy. Not only will there be multiple Christian denominations, but also Jewish, Muslim, Buddhist, and every Christian denomination in Williamsburg. It has always been an inspiring time together, and I know you will come away blessed. May God bless all of us as we enter this season of Thanksgiving, giving our greatest thanks to God.